Okay, in this video we're going to look at the HttpOnly bypass lab. And the first thing to notice is that the objective is not just to pop an alert box, it's to capture the flag cookie. Okay, so let's launch the lab and let's try a simple payload. Okay, it's taken visual effects, and if we look at the source we can see that our italics tag has been reflected with no sanitization. So let's try injecting some script. So we'll alert on document.cookie. Okay, so an alert box has come up, but there's no cookie. So let's have a look at the source, and we can see our script has been reflected without sanitization. So the question is, why is document.cookie empty? Now we can have a look in DevTools, and if we look in application, you see we've got cookies here for this site, and we've got the flag cookie, and this column H is for HTTP only. And in fact, if we delete this cookie and if we switch to the network tab and if we refresh, we can see this request, and there's a response header. Set the cookie, see it's setting the flag cookie, and you can see there it's got this flag HTTP only. Now this is a security mitigation. It provides partial mitigation of cross-site scripting flaws, and what it does is it blocks JavaScript from accessing the cookie. So it's, as per the name, the cookie is used for HTTP purposes and only HTTP, not for JavaScript. But we find that there are sometimes ways that this can be bypassed. Now, on the initial page there was this slightly cryptic message which is quite obviously a clue. So some users have encountered problems with their cookies. You may need to use the debug tool. So let's have a look at that. And what this has done, it's reflected all the cookies, including the flag cookie. Now, JavaScript of the same domain can access the content of pages, which means that it can access this value. So this debug tool provides a way to get around HTTP only. Now, let's have a go at writing an exploit for that. So what I'm going to do is create a file here. Strictly this isn't necessary, but this just makes it so much easier for development purposes. So, well, just as an initial test, I'm just going to put an alert in here. So I'll save that, copy the link, and what I'll inject is a script tag that references our file. So submit that and we see the alerts. Now what we really want to do is create an iframe to hold that debug tool. So we'll say document.create element iframe, and then iframe.source equals, let's just check this, so cookie debug.ftl, and then what we can do is document.body.append child. Okay, so let's save that. Okay, so now we've created this iframe and the flag is within it. And what we can do is we can create an onload handler, and this is going to look within the iframe and it's got this property content window document. Now, we just need to think about how we extract this text. So we'll look at the source. The text we want is within a div with ID equals cookies. Okay, so we'll do document.getElement by ID. Get the inner text. In fact, let's save that. And in fact, for debug purposes, let's just pop up an alert box. Okay, so we will save that. Okay, so we've extracted the flag and we've popped an alert box. So what we can do now is we can use the image trick. So new image source equals, and I didn't need to do that. So we've got our payload hosting lab here. So I'll grab the URL for our payload hosting lab. I'm going to append text to that. Okay, so let's save that and let's just observe the access log. In fact, I'm going to refresh the page just to clear that. And now when I refresh this page, what we're expecting to see is a flag within the access log. Okay, so we've got some of the way there, but of course at this point we've only stolen our own cookie. What we need to do now is submit this to the headless browser. Okay, so now that's run, let's check our payload hosting, and we can see we've got another flag here. So let's grab that. That's the lab page. And there we go. We've successfully solved the lab. So HttpOnly is worth using, but it's very easy for there to be seemingly innocuous application behaviour which renders its protection bypassable, and that's one technique for doing